Okay, this is just one of those days, guys, when the crappie are biting at night. Okay, so I had to pick through some small ones in order for me to get. I'm starting the video off backwards. Okay, so I started fishing in the daytime, but they started biting at night. Okay, so the big ones started coming in. Listen, I want to tell you guys, you're going to have colors. I'm going to do a cutaway so you can see exactly what colors that you need on your boat. Okay, there ain't, listen, that you're just going to have colors. If you're a crappie fisherman, you're going to have colors. Okay, so this is dinner for me. I'm going to show you guys, take you along when I started in the daytime. I'm starting the video from the end to the beginning. But this is your boy Cam. Come on, get yourself something to drink, pull your socks all the way up, and join me on this segment. So maybe you can learn a couple of things. Okay, maybe I run across something that you guys can learn. Okay, this is your boy Cam. Let's get to it. Yank! Yeah, man, I don't really know anybody right off. It's ironic, about a year ago, I had a neighbor that asked me, did anybody know that wants to buy a brand new pontoon trailer for little or nothing? And at that time, I didn't know anybody. You know what I mean? God, dog, look at this. Guys, I'm sitting here talking to my neighbor. He tried to throw me off my game real quick. Look at this crappie. Good night. Let me get the net. Guys, I'm so happy you guys get to see this. Look at this. Oh my goodness. My net game ain't even ready either. Look at this. God almighty. Look at this. Guys, this is a 16-inch crappie. Look at the size of this crappie. This is one of the best ones of the year. I'm going to have to turn around and show you guys. I'm going to have to turn around. Look, let me get him out of the net. Let me show him to you. I just caught him third cast. What was that? Third cast? Fourth cast while we were talking? Look at this big. Guys, this is a big girl here. This is what you're looking for. Look at this big girl here. Let me turn around and show this to you. Guys, listen, if you do not have that fireball red, if you do not have those nasty bend hooks, look at this big girl here. Look at this. Wow. Look at that hook set. You guys can see it. Let me back you up a little bit. I want to give you guys a real good shot. Technically, I wasn't ready. I wasn't quite ready. Look at this. Woo-wee. We're going to let her go. We're not going to keep. We're not on a meat run today. Look at that. That's that fireball red with that nasty bend hook. Listen, I want to say something to you guys. Let me release her. I want you guys to watch me release her, okay? We're going to let her go. Good night. Okay. Listen, I wanted you guys to see that. We're at the top of March Madness. Actually, we're in the middle of March Madness. And my neighbor tried to distract me over there. But, hey, it didn't work. So, we're going to, listen, this is what we're going to do. We're going to try a few spots. We're going to try a few spots. As you see the title of this video, we're going to fish a few spots that we don't normally fish. I want you guys to remember what I've always told you. If you see trees in the water, branches, that's what I caught that rascal on. And by the way, if I didn't say yank, I did now. All right, hold tight for a minute. Let me get finished talking to my neighbor and we're going to continue fishing. I mentioned to you guys, you can tell the difference with my carbon fiber rods. Oh, I'm way up there in the kitchen. Way up there. You see, I got that rod tip up in there. Let me say this. When you're watching my segments, it's not important. It's not important to see, yank, just like that. You let it drop. It's not important to see the fish come out of the water. What's important is to watch my rod. Yank, come here. Yeah, nice crappie. Watch my rod and watch my spool. If I do not show you that, if you guys can't see that, I'm not doing my job. Okay? I'm not doing my job. Watch that rod tip. Remember what I told you. Slow that jig down. Slow that jig down. That is the best advice I can give you. Slow that jig down. Let me see if I can turn you around so you guys can see me. Look at that. Let me pull you down just a touch, okay? Just a little bit, just for this shot. That's a 12-inch crappie. We're going to put him in the basket because that's the size we're looking for. We're not looking for those big old 16, 17, 18-inch crappie. We're not looking for those. I'm going to take about maybe 3 or 4 home, okay? Cam, what colors do I need on my boat? What colors do I need to have in my tackle box? Okay? You have to have that fireball red. Guys, you have to have that blue, black, and chartreuse with the hologram flake in it. This is the monkey milk and chartreuse. Monkey milk is the #1 color for catching crappie. Okay? So if you buy a 100-pack, it's free shipping. You buy 2 packs of 40, it's free shipping. Okay? Let me show you this. Let me show you the hologram flake. See if you guys can see it. See that hologram flake? Okay? At night, it illuminates. In the daytime, it illuminates. They're over there acting ugly. Boy, they over there acting ugly. This is a fireball blue. You see that? Look at the hologram flake in there. Let me see if I can put it closer. You see that? That's a curly tail. We're the only one that carries that fireball blue with the hologram flake in there. And look, black and chartreuse. You have to have this. Black and chartreuse with the hologram flake in there. Listen, we're ready to ship. Guys, you don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to do anything. You can sit in the comforts of your own home, view all of our specs, take a look at everything. You have any question, you can direct message me. Okay, I'm on 7 different platforms. I'm easy to reach. Okay, and you've seen all the rod and reels. Let's get into it, guys. Thank you so much for joining, coming by and spending some time with us. It's your boy Cam. Guys, it's your boy Cam, Cam's Crappie Hole YouTube Fishing. I'm back again, Team Cam's YouTube Fishing. I want to kind of go over a few things with you guys, and I'm going to just bear with me a little bit, okay? I'm going to get to the meat and potatoes, but this is what I want to say to you guys. When you go to somebody else's website, another party's website, guys, let me say this. We got one of the largest, if not the largest, crappie website that there is in the world. We have it right here. You don't have to wonder, well, if I go over here, dude, you're not missing anything. If anything, you're gaining. We have so much stuff in camscrappiehole.com that we had to roll over to a second store, camscrappiecombos.com. Okay, we got almost 1,200 products in one store. We got almost 600 products in our other store, our overflow store. Okay, so if you need a rod to go with your favorite reel, you need a reel to go with your favorite rod, you go to Cam's Crappie Combos. And let me say this, we purposely put a banner at the top or the bottom, a red banner across each one of our websites, so you can port back and forth between the 2 stores. You're going to see it at the beginning of this video or either at the end, how to port. Plus, I want to invite you guys free of charge to join our mailing list. Okay, it's going to show you on that little short segment how to put your email address in and just click enter. That's all you have to do. It's free of charge. And we send out 10%, 20%, 25% time sensitive promo codes so you can save money. Everybody needs to save money in this time and era. Okay. Also, I want to mention to you guys, if you want to join us at Cam's Crappie Hole Community on Facebook, we are now 20,000 total members in Cam's Crappie Hole Community on Facebook. Okay, and it's free of charge as well. So, but back to my original point, guys. We're powering up. We're growing. We're growing. We're growing. We've been doing this for over 10 years now. 10 years since I first posted my first video on YouTube, and doing this, guys, was purely accidental. Okay, we down here, hashtag Thump City, Georgia, aka Atlanta, Georgia. We love to catch crappie. That's what we love to do. All right, so much so that we developed our own product line. We do plastics, curly tails, stinger shads. We're home with the Nasty Bin hook. We got over 170 different rod and reels on the market today, and all of them are ultra lights. All of them are pure carbon fiber. Hey, will you stop that? Stop it. I tell you the truth. Stop it. Stop digging holes. Stop it. Boy, he's like that misfit child. I got one. And also, Marley is an escape artist too. All right. You can see behind me the buckets. You guys have seen me do this for the last year and a half, 2 years. And what happens is, guys, with these buckets that are filled with curly tails, I take a batch of them. Well, after we get finished doing runs at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, they put a batch of 30,000. I grab a whole handful while I'm on the boat. I'll take the boat out with me. The buckets out with me, and I'll grab a handful and I'll test them. Throw that one away. Test them to make sure those curly tails are propelling like they're supposed to be. Okay, if they're not, I got a bad batch. I throw that whole 30,000 away. For all the mom and pop stores out there, listen, if you need 5,000, you need 2,500, you need 8,000, I can supply you. Okay, some of you guys are using my plastics right now. You just don't know it. They're packaged differently. Okay, that's all I can say on that subject. What am I running? Guys, on this segment right here, I'm running the Fireball Red, which you guys can probably see here, with that hologram flake in there. We're the only people that carry that hologram flake in that 2-inch curly tail. The reason why I'm running curly tails, guys, is because it's a motion bait. It propels through the water, okay, and it makes a low frequency sound. All fish have a lateral line, and they can pick up that sound, okay? They can pick it up immediately, all right? And all through all my videos, guys, listen, you always hear people say, well, man, every fisherman got a story. Guys, I'm documenting. I got over 600 long and short segments on my channel, okay? For the record, if you're not a subscriber to my channel, I'd like to extend an invite for you to hit that subscribe button and hit that thumbs up button. That helps with the algorithms through YouTube, and it helps people such as yourself find our material, okay, by hitting that thumbs up button. I appreciate the love, and even on top of that, guys, even that's free, okay? So we're going out in the evening, okay? I'm going out somewhere around 4:30, 5 o'clock, 5:30, okay, and checking out the bite. Our weather is up and down, so if your weather's up and down, you may want to try early morning, or you may want to try an evening bite. For me, the evening bite. In the morning, still too cold for me, okay? Our water temperature is 59 to 60 degrees. It needs to come up to about 64, 66. We may have a late spawn, okay, in April. Pollen's on the water. You can see that yellow dew on top of the water. That's there. That's when these crappie are getting ready to start cranking up. But let me kind of illustrate to you guys what happened in this segment. I was catching small crappie. After I cut the camera, guys, towards dark, you can see that I'm rushing from spot to spot to spot because I'm battling darkness coming in. And after I cut the camera, guys, I started catching some 12. 11 and a half, 12, 13s. They started coming in at dark. Okay, so Cam, when are the fish going to be biting? I can do as much homework as I need to do in front of that inside the house on the computer, but the only real way to really tell is to get on the water and find out. One thing I will share with you unequivocally: if you do not get on that water and throw your pole, you will not catch crappie. Guys, this is the easiest time of the year to catch crappie. Get out there, take your family, and enjoy it, okay? I was out there searching for dinner. As you guys heard me say, I took a few home, okay? I think I wound it up with about 14, 15 crappie. At about 30, I kept about 14, 15 of them, okay? They were just biting, all right? So let me show you what I was running. And by the way, if you decide that you want on our website, camscrappiehole.com, if you want a 40-pack, or you want a 100-pack, you decide. This is the better value, but I can understand a 40-pack. Listen, you're a grown man. Don't go around buying 8 packs of jigs, 6 packs of jigs, okay? Don't go around buying 15 packs. Listen, this is a 40-pack, and this is a 100-pack. That way you won't have to come back and see me no more. You make that decision which one that you want. Okay, look, monkey milk and chartreuse here, blue, black, and chartreuse here, fireball red there, fireball blue there as well. And listen, this black and chartreuse, these are colors that you're going to need on your boat, because I was running the fireball red, and you guys saw me. This is what I started off with, okay? And all of these rods that I'm going to show you, with the exception of this signature series, the Viper Red, with the exception of this one, all of them, guys, I'm going to give you 20% off on, okay? All you have to do is go in and punch in the code NASTY, NASTY red. Am I right? Yeah, that's correct. Okay, except I'm going to give you 20% off of, let me see if I can grab it, this cork handle. Let me see if I can get it together here. And you guys saw me fishing with this. Towards evening, I started running the cork handle 6'2", 8+1 ball bearing, one of the best reels and the smoothest reel. This is one step away from my signature series with the titanium guts in it. Okay, this is a very, very formidable rod and reel here. Portuguese cork handle, Fuji reel seat, surefire bail, guys. 6-pound drag, anodized gears, and if you reel left or right hand, it doesn't matter. It's interchangeable. You can take this off and put it on this hand. Okay, this is, guys, you can see this one right here is still brand new. It still has the shrink wrap on the cork. handle. Whether you decide to leave it on there, it's up to you. Got the hook holder there, guys. This is my nasty stick. This is my Cam's nasty stick. Okay, pure black, ceramic coated guides, and I'm running 6-pound test. Okay, so at checkout, NASTYRED. At checkout, you get 25% off. I'm sorry, 20% off of this, plus you get free shipping. All right, let me put that down. Let me tell you what I did. Okay, this is the color that I started running. I'm gonna say this real quick and then I'm gonna get back to the video. I was running that Fireball Red. You're gonna see a picture of it up there in the top of left-hand corner. Okay, and I was running the Chartreuse jig head. Fireball Red with that hologram flake in there, and I was running the Chartreuse jig head. That's what you guys saw me. I started off catching with. Okay, be careful, Marley. Then I switched. When it got dark, because I was throwing the Fireball Red 4 or 5 times, I wasn't getting any hits. Let me tell you what I switched to. Guys, I changed my game up. I went to the black and Chartreuse with that pink jig head. With that pink jig head. Let me show you this. Let me show you how sharp that hook is. Guys, that's the nasty bend hook. Let me show it to you one more time. Look. Boom. That's how sharp that hook is. If you're looking for a hook to apologize, don't get my hook. If you're looking for a hook that won't stick you, don't get my hook. Okay, if you're looking for a hook, when you're using it, if it hooks a branch or a tree limb or a stump, it's gonna get hooked. Okay, I'm telling you that right now. That's how sharp they are. Okay, so I switched to that pink jig head with that black and Chartreuse. Now, let me tell you why I did that. At night, fish see black as a solid item. But that pink jig head allows them to see it. You remember I told you, if crappie can't see it, they can't bite it. Okay, one of my buddies, you guys have heard me say this before. If black and Chartreuse ain't working, take off black and Chartreuse and put on black and Chartreuse. Listen, you'll see the picture of the pink jig heads, you'll see the black and Chartreuse curly tail up there. Guys, I'm ready to ship. I'm sitting on about 8.2 million pieces of plastics. We're one of the largest producer of plastics in the country. I have one of the largest selections of crappie rod and reels on the market today. Okay, they're ultralights. Pure carbon fiber, guys. Everybody out there, they don't make their rods out of carbon fiber. Some of them make them out of composite, some of them make them out of fiberglass, which is 1970. Okay, so let's get back to fishing, guys. You notice I was battling the darkness, but thank you guys so much for joining me. Guys, I will be releasing more segments moving forward, so hit that subscribe button. This is your boy Cam. Until next time, hey! How it's gonna turn out, I don't know. Boom, man, that's beautiful. Look at that. Yank! I threw that thing right in his mouth. Time it landed. Look at that. Yank! Look at that. I mean, I was going for the log itself. Wow. This is a male. He's up there, man, doing his thing. He's not that big. Let me turn around, pull you guys down so you can see him. He's not that big. We're going to let him go, but you can see he got his tuxedo on. Look at that. Fireball Red. I'm still running. Let me show you release. Anywhere you see structure, anywhere that you see structure, guys, throw that jig. Don't talk yourself out of the opportunity, okay? Your job is just to throw it. That's your job. Bingo. Man, I was way up there. Yank! Look at that. Yank! Now remember, I'm looking for the 11s. I'm looking for an 11-inch crappie. I don't want a big 13, 14, 15. This is a 10 and a half inch, a male. We're gonna let him go. We're not gonna keep him. Okay. Let me get my needle nose pliers. I'm gonna stay way out here on the outskirts. Way out here. And let me say this to you guys while I'm getting everything ready. If your temperatures are up and down, guys, be patient. Be patient. Be patient. Okay? It's all about the water temperature. It's all about the water temperature. Okay, my last video, that was a bluegill. That is a crappie. Yank! That's a crappie. That's a crappie. Yank! That's a crappie. Let me get my net. That's a crappie. Come in here. There we go. Look at that. And let me tell you this. They're funny about biting. It's not a hard bite. It's not a hard bite, guys. It's a very, very light bite. That's 11 and a half. Let me get that hook out the net. Our net game is sick. Let me back up a little bit. Let me show you guys this. Listen, let me tell you this. There ain't nothing different than what I do than what you guys do. Okay, the only difference is I probably travel with a camera. That's just about it. Okay, let's put him in the basket. Nice one. Fireball red. And listen, that's off of those nasty bend hooks. This is dinner. I put one rod down and picked up another. I'm running the pink jig head nasty bend hook. Look at that, yank! That black and chartreuse with a pink head. And I put one rod down and picked up another one. And I'm running the 8+1 ball bearing. 8+1 the cork handle. The cork handle. And listen, I'm having a ball just because I switched colors. Just because I switched colors, guys. Just because I switched colors. Let me see if I can show you this one to you. Okay, we're going to take a couple of these rascals home with us. Let me show them to you. They're males, so that's why we're taking the males home with us. Let me show you what I'm running. All I did was just put one rod down and pick up another. That's all I did. I didn't do anything spectacular. I didn't recreate the wheel. I'm running that pink nasty bend hook with that black and chartreuse hologram flake, and I'm running that red hook. Okay, and I picked up the Cam's Nasty Stik. Okay, 8+1 ball bearing with the cork handle. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me turn it around so you can see it. Listen, if you go right now to Cam's Crappie Hole till the end of this month, if you want this reel, 8+1 ball bearing, this is probably one of the heavy lifting reels that I have. Super extra smooth Portuguese cork handle. And listen, you can watch me right now use it. Come on, let's get back up there. And listen, I realize that I'm battling darkness. I realize that. Okay, but sometimes you got to get out there. It ain't always gonna be pretty at the office. I'm going to do this real quick from my mobile phone, and I'm going to show you guys how to navigate between both of our stores. It's very, very simple to do. Okay, this is very, very simple stuff, whether you're on a desktop or whether you're on a mobile app. Look, when you go to camscrappiehole.com and it opens up just like this, you can see that red banner right there. Okay, I'm going to show you how, number one, I'm going to show you how to port between the two stores. Then I'm going to show you how to sign up for our email list, which is free. Okay, we send out promos through our email list 2, 3, 4 times a month. So you get to save 10%, 15%, 20%, 25% on our items that we do whenever we send those limited time offers out. But it's free for you to do that. Okay, let's port between both the stores. Now, as you can see right now, I'm on camscrappiehole.com. You can see the slideshow that's going on. Okay, you see that red banner right down there at the bottom? Okay, all you have to do is just click that red banner. Look, you're at Cam's Crappie Combos. You see that? You're at Cam's Crappie Combos now. All right, so in Cam's Crappie Combos, to navigate inside this store here, you see those 3 lines right there? It's called a burger. Click that burger, look at the drop down drawer, opens up. So if you need a reel to go with your favorite rod, we sell things separate here. Okay, you just need to buy a reel. Okay, so in actuality, let's say, Cam, I just need a rod to go with my favorite reel. Okay, that's not a problem. Look, we sell our rods separately. You see that red banner? It's still there again. It's always there. See that? It's either at the top or at the bottom. So if you want to go back to camscrappiehole.com, look, boom, you're right back at camscrappiehole.com, and there's that red banner. So that way you don't have to punch in the URLs and do all of those items. And look, at the top left-hand corner right here, look, there's the burger again. See the drop-down drawer? So if you want to go to gift cards, tackle, and apparel, look, there's an option. You just click the plus emblem. Click the plus emblem, and another drop-down drawer will open up. To sign up for our mailing list, you can see them at camscrappiehole.com. Look, when the page opens up, scroll all the way down to the bottom. All the way down to the bottom. Look at those items. This is just the front page. And you'll see one last video. See that one last video? Once you get to that one last video, right up above that, you'll see sign up for our mailing list. Very, very simple to do, guys. And it's free. Just punch in your email address and hit enter.